Yes, CATA is very much a champion of the innovation nation, moving us to #1 across a whole set of metrics. We focus on campaigns to attract capital, to improve the attraction and retention of talent, and to find markets for goods and services. There's one area though that's equally, maybe even more important. That's the organizational cultures that we have in Canada. Are they innovative? We should ask that question. In fact, we did. Stephen Covey, New York Times best-selling author, is going to join us in about a minute to answer this question. Why is leadership and trust important to innovation success? I think it's important to listen to what he has to say and be very critical in Canada as to whether or not we are working towards innovative cultures within our organizations.
So the question has been posed, why is leadership and trust so important for innovation success? Well, there's a lot of factors that affect innovation and different processes and methodologies to do it. But I'll tell you what, there's overwhelming data that shows this, that the #1 factor correlated to innovation is a culture of high trust. Now, it's not the only factor. There's other things you need to do. But when there's high trust, it enables everything else to happen better, faster, with lower cost. People are not afraid to make a mistake. They're not afraid to take a risk. They share credit abundantly. They talk straight about it. They learn, they grow, they develop, they improve, they take those risks. When there's low trust, just the opposite. People are afraid to take a risk. They're quick to point the finger of blame, take all the credit when it goes well. They're not transparent. They spin things when they go wrong, and so forth. The net effect is innovation suffers. So innovation always thrives when there's a contrast of differences. But if you don't have a high trust environment, those differences can be divisive. But in a high trust environment, the differences are the trust is like an agent that brings the differences together. And you end up creating synergy where 1 + 1 = 3 or more because of the differences coming together and exploding to create something better. But you need an agent that brings it together, and that agent is trust. And when there's distrust, it tends to be divisive, like we see often in politics, where people have different approaches, so they're different, but they don't trust each other, and the result is sometimes you don't create synergy, you create negative synergy. So we're going to talk about how you do that and how you innovate by focusing on trust and leadership as the foundation for this kind of innovation.